Hey guys, Thomas from Team Sakurasou here. Come at you guys with day one 25th anniversary market watch. I know you guys been waiting a long time for this, what to pick up and all that. So before I begin, if you guys could smash that like button, subscribe. If you buy anything on TCG Player, like from the 25th anniversary collection, please use my affiliate link down in the description below. Helps out the channel to no additional cost to you. Thank you all my YouTube channel members. And we're going to get right into this. But before we do, I want to tell you guys some of the rules that I think are as good when you're buying from this set. Now, one of the first rules is the supers, ultras, and secrets. Most of them are going to go down. This set is definitely going to be top heavy with the quarter centuries, the prismatic CRs, even the prismatic ultis. Now the community, actually, we're gonna get to that second. And all the other type of special rarities, like the platinum rares, are actually quite popular. Personally, I really like those platinum rares. They don't resemble a platinum rare at all. It's just a name only, but it's a nice little brass text box, and I really like it. It's super cool. I also opened up a case of this, and it was a really fun opening. Chat was really involved. I gotta admit, it's probably one of my favorite case openings that I've had from a long time. So go check that out. Also, since a lot of these secrets, supers, and ultras are going to go down, if you really just want base rarity, I will wait a while for you to, for those to go lower. I actually have some of the secrets I think are really good even now to get right over here, but we're going to go over a lot of this set today because it is very top heavy. Now, the second thing is that a lot of players are looking at this set and trying to figure out what max rarity is, right? Especially since this is a set that we've never seen before, so it's all really new. And it looks like currently the general consensus is that the CRs are higher than the ultis. A lot of people don't like the ultis. I know some people are like, "What? You're tripping." Personally, the ultis look like Yu-Gi-Oh cards you got from the flea market. That's kind of how a lot of those ultis look. I don't know. They just look weird, bro. I don't like it. Definitely would rather have a normal OTS ulti, by far. So I knew it wasn't gonna be that great, but it looks a little worse than I thought. Because I thought I'd at least be fine with it. But I would not play it at all. So the CRs looking like higher than the ultis, and then a lot of people are kind of looking at quarter century as higher than the CRs as well. So platinums being, I guess, the fourth in line, but I don't know. I think platinums are really cool, and I've seen some players call it their favorite because the quarter centuries are a little glossy. This set's very glossy. Like, I was trying to show it off on my webcam, and normally when I show off cards, it's no problem if I, have it pointed down and I get to focus all that. But it was just too glossy. My camera didn't know what to pick up. So with that being said here, let's get right into this market watch. So, as you guys could tell, the quarter century Ash Blossom, very high right now, about $160, $172. I think that this card can probably still go down because a lot of people who are pulling it are like, you know what? I'm not going to get a set of this. But if I sell this, that's 2 more boxes of Rarity collection. And hey, maybe I could pull some good value there too, right? It's not that this card can't go back up over time, but I think that it is trying to find where it's going to be on average. And I'm going to tell you guys, I think it's going to be a slower descent. I don't think it's going to go as low as 100. I'm thinking maybe 120, 110, 115. If the set is opened up in mass and it keeps going further out, it could go below 100. But I think a lot of people, once this hits a certain point, are going to be like, yeah, no, I'd rather keep it at this point, for sure. Then, you got your quarter century Baron de Fleur, $50. Now, this was 74, and I thought this was really ridiculous. This is like one of the cards I went over, and I said, you know what, this really isn't worth it. I think it was in a live stream of some sort. But yeah, $50 here. I told people the CR holding it, the normal CR, holding at 100. I think a lot of people just don't want to get rid of their original prints of a lot of these cards, especially the higher rarity ones. I think for Baron, the quarter century is probably going to stabilize and be 40. So it's going to kind of take the place of the next brand. I mean, if this card's 50 day one, I mean, let's get 54. I think you go a little further down, especially because a lot of people, now that we have access to cheaper copies, it's going to go further down. It could even hit 30s, to be honest with you here, but I do feel like a lot of people are going to want to figure out, hey, what are the top hitters of this set? And Baron's going to be one of these. We got quarter. So your boy's Greek, so you know he's got to take a coffee break, even in the middle of a market watch. Anyway, Valor, $40 I think is actually a bit cheap, and I want you guys to hear me out on this. The Starlight Rare was all the way up to $800 at one point, and it never really dropped below 400s, right? People have it, you're able to get a set of Effect Valor, a card that could be used in a lot of older formats, and just a great card overall, even though Imperm's kind of taken its spot, unfortunately, to keep it honest with you here. Imperm definitely has power crept this card. It's still a good card, and I think that $40, you're going to want to keep an eye out on this because a place up for 120 is definitely not that bad. It is definitely a card that is going to age because this set is definitely going to get a lot better after 8 months, maybe a year after it's like done in circulation, all that. It also depends on unlimited prints as well, which who knows? Maybe Konami will do it. I mean, hey, they're called co-money for a reason, right? I actually am telling you this right now. I do believe that there's probably going to be an unlimited print of this. If there's time, I think it's gonna be a time issue to get in with the 25th. But if they release it during like year 26, I won't be shocked either. But quarter century secret or Veilers, I would keep an eye on this. It is day one, so I think a lot of people might start listening to this and panic listing it. I would definitely pick this up. I would check it every day because if it hits say 25 and then the next day you start seeing it hit 27, 28, go pick it up. See how far down this can go, and then this is the one I would pick up. Imperm 50, 58. Now this is the card, and we got 6 listings on this, which is absolutely crazy to me. $58. I mean, I would personally rather get the OTS ulti personally, by far than this one at 58. I also want to go over pot very, very quickly here. So yeah, your prismatic ultis at, let's just see here. Prismatic ultis at $32. I mean, Prosperity is the best one. Quarter centuries are about 40, 41 here. And then you have your, what is your normal secrets here? Platinum secrets at 13, which I actually think these look amazing personally. With your normal supers right here being, hey, $9, right? $9 for a super is a good amount of money, but it's definitely a lot more affordable. Your secrets are 9s though, so just get the secrets. A lot of the ultras and supers to secrets have such a small price difference that you might as well get the secret rares. So that's why I might not look over the supers and ultras as much. Now, the originals here for Pot of Prosperity are about $20 here for your OGs. Now, obviously the OG is going to hold some sort of value. I told people, hey, OGs at, I think they were 18, 20. Is still not bad at all. And a lot of people thought I was tripping when I said OG Prosperity at 18 to 20 was bad, or is a bad pickup, or not a bad pickup. It was a good pickup. A lot of people thought it was bad. I personally think that if you are looking to get a pot and you're really, really scared that they'll go either too high or too low, but you want to get like a nice version, the OGs aren't bad. I don't think people want to see them dip below 20 either here. So just something to look at. Now, Imperm, I want to bring this up because, yes, you have your quarter centuries, but your ultis here are about $100. And we all know that these ultis look like 500% better than their prismatic ultis. In fact, 500% is probably a understatement. So when it comes to these the quarter centuries at 58, we know that yes, this could hold some value, but it will drop over time. If you really want to ball with imperms, OTS ultis are your best bet. Prismatic CR ashes are 40. I think that's actually a very good price for the CRs. I think the quarter centuries are cool, but I really like the CR personally. So 40 is not bad. Desires quarter century at 20. I think it could go down personally. It's 93 listings. We got the pot collection. It's gonna go further down. Prismatic ulti prosperity at 32. I just don't think people are gonna want this already, so it's gonna go slowly down. Talents at 45. Remember, Starlight Talents was like 50. 506, like, no, it never even dropped to 500. What am I talking about? I think the lowest talents was for a Starlight, and you guys correct me wrong if I'm wrong in the comment section below, was about 600 something dollars. And it was up to $1,000. So 45, I mean, I think people are going to eat this up. Personally, if you want this, it's 30 listings. It's a lot of money, but we knew this one wasn't going to be cheap. The nibs are cheaper than I thought. $28. I think the nibs are pretty fair to grab. I don't know why they keep going down. If you guys want to keep an eye out, see if you get like a set for 60, that's not bad either. But that is very cheap. Pod Prosperity Core Century, $40. I think it'll hold around 40s. Even with the pot collection and all that, this is like your Starlight, and we know how Starlight Pot Prosperity was. It's always like 400 to 600 bucks. I think they're like 300 now when I saw it right over there a few seconds ago. I didn't click on it, so maybe that was a lower listing. But yeah, these can easily, I feel like, go up to be like 50, 60. 21 listings as well. Yes, this is going to get pulled a lot more, but I feel like a lot more people want play sets of these cards, because a lot of people, they're going to want to match as well. So a lot of people are going to try to get matching rarities in one of their favorite cards. Droplets, $30 for your quarter centuries. Glad I traded mine away at 65.70. Shouts to the boy who gave me a little night for this card. But yeah, $30, it's good. I think it's good. And Droplets looks good as a quarter century. I really, really like it. The Prismatic Ulti isn't bad. Ulti Droplets here is actually, oh no, it's Droplet. I made this mistake earlier today. For your ultis, and I want to go over this very quickly. I actually have it over here, so I don't even know why I pulled it up. $90 for your ultis here. So if you ever wanted this gorgeous looking ulti, and we both all know that this is highest rarity, at the end of the day, $90 is where you're at right now. I've never seen them this low. Usually this card would never drop below 180. It is an older OTS at this point as well. I am glad I got my ultis personally. I would definitely kind of want to get more and finish my playset, because I only got one for collection. I got it for what I consider a steal. Elder Entity Intis at 15. It's good, but I feel like it's going to drop like a rock, and then you could just get it then. Prismatic Collector Rare Veiler at 25. Pretty good. I think a lot of people are going to want matching, like, and people are going to be like, oh, I want all CR hand traps. I want all quarter century hand traps. And yeah, $25 for your Collector Rare Veilers. They are 62 listings here, so I would see if these kind of go down. The Joy Springs Prismatic Ultis did go up to 30. They were 20, 21 last night. Now, if you guys don't know, and the reason why you're getting this Market Watch late, I woke up around 3 because I stayed up all night listing stuff. Yeah, so it was really, so I remember, I know the midnight prices to like 3 in the morning very, very well for this set. So if you guys want to buy anything from my store, hey, it's in the description below, by the way. Always appreciate it. Also, if you're looking for Yu-Gi-Oh merchandise, tap your cards, use my code for 5% off, and you give something back to the channel, so it's a win-win. And they got Yu-Gi-Oh merchandise like sleeves, over sleeves, and you're gonna want a lot of sleeves to sleeve up what you're getting here. Deck boxes, Edison stuff, cool hats, and more. Go check them out. Quarter Century Lightning Storm's about 21. It's okay. I feel like a lot of people are going to let this drop because people are sick and tired of Lightning Storm, and it's at 2. You don't need a playset of it. Change of Heart, I feel like this will hold some value, especially over time, because this is going to be a collector card as well. Evenly Quarter Century's at 33. I don't know. I think that this can hold pretty well around 20s. I'll say that. Unicorn at 20, I think this will drop to like, this will drop to 15 at least. At least, maybe even further down. Dimension Shifter, 21. We just need that ban list to see what's going to happen to that card. I would not touch that with a 10-foot pole. Tour Guide, 23. Look, I feel like a lot of people are going to want this, but it might not be as popular. And I feel like if this card goes like really, really down, I would definitely go grab it. 23 is a lot right now. Not that it's not worth $23, and the reason I say worth it is because if I could draw this beautiful card and summon it on the field, hey, that's worth $23 to me. But I know it's gonna go further down. Extrav 18. That's not bad actually. Rhoda at 19. I feel like Rhoda is the card that if it goes down, people are severely underestimating it, but at the same time, Konami's given, and this is the big problem with Konami this year, they've given too much high rarity to the same cards. I mean, you have cards here like Rhoda, right? Oh, You have an ulti, a quarter century, a this, a that. You have like 4 new awesome high, extra, high rarities like CR, platinum, right? So that's all 4. Oh, and then you have the CR from King's Court, and then you have the Mama versions, and then you have the blah blah blah. Like you have so much Rhoda in the last year of high rarity, and that's like one thing I don't like about this collection is that some of the cards already had like these higher rarities, and you're just over flooding. And this set definitely is gonna have an over flooding part to it. Now there are short prints that are gonna help because it is a side set here, and I'm mostly talking about when I say overfilling. I don't care that they reprinted cards as super ultra secret and then another high rarity, but having a quarter century, a CR, that's already a lot. Then you have this new terminology ulti, which I heard from people, I don't know if this is true, that our ultis from this point on are going to look like that. And if it is, I'm not interested in a single ulti again in my life that's going to come out. Please don't let that be true. And then you have the platinum ones, right? That's just a lot. You know what I mean? But that's just my opinion. Quarter Century Dragons Superior, that's going to drop like a rock. Collector's Nibs, really not bad, 15. Dark Laws at 22. I mean, a lot of people are Hero fans. Hero players are going to go out. The prices for Dark Law actually kind of very much shocked me at $22. But yeah, if you have this, I would definitely kind of go sell it. I don't think it's going to have enough quantity to hold that. Lone Fire. Now, I want the Lone Fire. I'm not going to lie to you. This is an Edison card, though, and people don't understand that it's an Edison card. And I feel like the secrets, if they become bulk, are going to be great penny stocks. And I'm talking about the normal secret Lone Fires, by the way. $19 here. Not that bad. But I know it's going to go further down, but this is on my want list. I was going to hold one if I pulled it possibly, but I didn't end up pulling one. So, then you have the evenly matched collectors at 17. Really very fair, actually. 14. Yeah, I actually think this is good. If you guys are wanting all CRs, I think that getting your 3 copies right here for 16, very fair. Imperm, you've got about 17 plus that $3, right? Let's say you're gonna get a set here, call it a day. You're basically playing $18 a pop here. Not that bad for collectors rares Imperm. Not that bad. At all. If 54, let's say, again, it could go further down though. Eldritch the Golden Lord at like 13 for your quarter century. That's going to be go down like a rock. One card I want to go over that I think is really, really good here are the Veilers here. The CR Veilers we already went over, I believe, at 1920. But you have oh, this is Platinum Secret. Where's the normal Veiler? I want to go over this because I think Secret Veilers are also pretty good here. Starlight Rare, might as well just look at that from Edco. At 300. Yeah, people just don't want to get rid of their OG Starlights. I wouldn't either. Where is my secret? That's the Platinum Secret. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. Where is my secret rares? These look really nice. $4 or $5. This is really not that bad. I would definitely get these day 2. Day 3, especially if they go a lot lower. Just so you guys know. Now, Alternate Arts, $16 for that. Gonna go further down. Platinum Secrets here, they look nice, but 10, 11, I just feel like it'll go down to 5. The Collector Rare Dark Laws are going down to about 11, as they should. That is not going to be... This card was actually going for 18, 20, which is wild. Pop Prosperity, the Collectors, is about 17. Baron is for the Platinum Secrets, about 12. I think that's fair. I think these were around 10, 11, and I don't think people want to get rid of this, because it's like, well... If when it comes to high rarity Baron, there's going to be a lot of demand for it. $12, it's not bad, but I think it's going to go further down. Featherstorm quarter centuries are 12s, a little too much, but people want a set of that card. Call by the Grave, 19. I get it. Everyone wants their 1 copy. Albaz at 15. I was shocked to see this hold personally. The Deer Servant at 14. That's not going to hold. Dark Ruler, that's not going to hold. Hopefully you guys enjoy this along with Mark Watch, by the way. Fossil Dig, $10. I don't think that's bad, but it'll probably go down. Reasoning, this is going to be really good when it goes to rock bottom. I am so happy that Reasoning got a holo print, by the way. That wasn't a premium gold. About time. I might make a 5 cards that I am so happy Rarity Collection had to offer. Something like that. But it wouldn't be like a 5 cards to pick up. It's more like a 5 cards that made me like sexually aroused when I saw them. That would actually be a really funny title. Oh, that's the thing. YouTube won't let you have like fun with the titles, but I would so list that and have like a raunchy thumbnail. But is what it is. But would you guys be interested in that? And I would just be like, oh, reasoning, and I'll tell people the reason why. Call by Grave 10. No, that's bad. Striker Dragon, that's not gonna hold. Platinums at 13 is okay. Platinums, Quarter Century at 15. I want them, but I know that they'll go down. Ben 10 is definitely gonna go down. I prefer the Lost Art still, actually. I don't know. Herald the Arclight at 11. I think Herald the Arclight can hold some good value, personally. That's going to be a buck. Ghost Spells at 15. Too cheap. Definitely go grab you a set of Ghost Spells at this price. Absolutely cheap at 14, 15. Droplets, Prismatic Ultis at 12. Again, if you like them, cool. If you don't, Dimensional Barriers, these are going to go down. Sorry, guys, I have a little bit of allergies, by the way. Cerebral Core Sentries at 8 are really not that bad. I mean, people are paying this for ultra rares. Secrets at 8, I think this is very fair. Although, again, if you want to wait 2-3 days, see how much this set sort of bottoms out, you could. Because if these go down to 5s, that's even better. 5 for your Avermaxes. Collector Rare. Barons at 12. That's actually really good. I would actually get that at 12. I would get the Platinum. 10 for the Platinum Secret Rare Ash. That's kind of cheap for me. That's a little too cheap. Baron at... so if you guys want to get a set, like if you really like the Platinum, that's your favorite. It's not bad like this at all. I thought that the community somewhat agreed that any Ash that is outside of the Super Ultra Secret would be worth a good amount of money. It looks like they just want that for the Quarter Century because the CRs were cheap too. Schism, $6. That's going to be like $1. That should have been a Quarter Century, even though I really like it. Ulti Evenly's at 12. It's a little low. Chaos Space, that's going to be like a $2. Dimension Barrier at 12. People want their sets, so okay. No, that's going to be like $3. Collector Rare Heart at 7-8 is too cheap. Number 100, that's going to be like $1 or $2. I will say one thing more about this set. And I'm telling this to my hardcore viewers. When I've told you guys, hey, you should get this card while you can this year. I feel like while I was right a lot, I was definitely more wrong this year than any other year. And it's mostly due to this collection. Because if I never expected that they would reprint number 100 as all these other higher rarities within a year, mind you, not even a year later, within a year, like 10 months. For number 100, I told people this is a good penny stock because it was like 30 cents, 50 cents, and this can easily go $2-3. And I told people, you could get like a couple play sets, right? Like you get like 15, right? And they were like, again, you're not even spending $1 a pop on this. And I feel like if you did, unfortunately, you might be able to sell that, give them back for like $1, make a little bit, but it's not going to be so good. And I feel like as I'm going to go through this set, I'm going to see some of the mistakes I made that honestly was kind of hard to see coming. That's why I'm not a financial advisor, and market watchers are wrong sometimes. I know what you're thinking. Thomas from Team Sakurasou being wrong, of course, he's a dumbass. Understandable, but yeah, I am wrong sometimes. So it is what it is. I'm not a financial advisor. But yeah, I kind of went like, when I saw that. Anyway. CR Talents at 12. That's very fair. God Slime, Platinums at 7. Prosperity, Platinums at 13. The Compulses Core Centuries are about 10. When those drop, you're going to get this. Because, trust me, that's going to flood the market, and that is the card you're going to want to get. This is definitely an amazing single set. Collector Rare, Droplets at 15. Okay, Lancias at 10. Core Century Savages. I'm a Savage, 12. The ultimates are about 6. They don't look that bad, actually, as an ultimate here. Same with, there's another ultimate that looks fine. I think the Unicorn looks fine with the ulti. I don't know. A few of the ultis look okay, but I would still rather play the other rarities. that they have. Ulti Imperm at about 17. We all knew that was going to be money. Valor at 1920. Yeah, no. That when people were panic selling their regular ultis, like unlimiteds at back at 100, I was like, you know what? You're going to regret that. If you saw Ulti Valor, you would regret it. Platinum Lava Golems at 6 are very nice, actually. You know what? You don't want to get quarter centuries, but you want something that looks really good. I think this is actually really nice. Plus, people I think are going to get tired of all the gloss with quarter centuries. I mean, you're going to probably blind yourself. $6-7. 8s on the sphere mode. Prismatic collectors. Mech Knight quarter centuries are about 7s. You know, if you like it. Talents, ultis are 12s. I will say the sphere mode collectors at 8s are not that bad either. Right over here. Before we go even further with the 25th anniversary, while this isn't really a the standard market watch I usually do, King's Court is guilties are bought out. I told people to get this as a super poly target. It works really well since we're always going to see Baron unless it gets banned in the game, because it's just such a good generic card that this card is already going to have half of its requirements no matter what. And you know, Baron is a win. So the other warrior, let's be real, the last attribute it's going to be is probably a win. That's like the least attribute I've seen in the game. About 6s going up to 8s here. If you got these at $1, good job. You guys made some money. I told people CRs at 18s were pretty good. You got them at 35s here, 41, 42 here. So if you got them at like, you know, 18 to lower 20s, you made some. I feel like this card could hit 50s, 60s. So is what it is. Back to 25th. Dings. This is going to go. I don't know. I think people might not just want to get rid of this around like $3, $4. It'll be like it's too low. Collectors are about 5 for Nadir Servants. Hey, CR Nadir at 5 is screw the quarter century. Just get this. This is not only is it way cheaper, but looks cooler, in my opinion. Nightmare Unicorn, 8s for the alternate arts CRs, very good actually. Haunted Mansion CRs at 7, way too cheap. I feel like if you have the hand traps as a CR, besides Ash quarter century, right? If you have any of the hand traps besides Ash as like a CR, an ultimate, even an ultimate, this is Prismatic Ultimate, right? It says Prismatic Collector right here. Okay, you know, I don't even know. I think did they mess up? Huh, whatever. This is Prismatic Collector rare, and this is Prismatic Ultimate rare, so I don't know what that is actually. Okay, that's gonna be bad. Salvations 4, but yeah, keep your CR hand traps, and you know, your, quarter centuries. They're a little too cheap. Inspector Border, quarter centuries here. 6s, that's going to go down. Redoers at 8. I feel like that might stick some value, though, because it is a good card. Dark Law, ultis are about 10. Not that bad. Ferris's are about 12s. Ecclesias are about 10. What else here? Celine's, 5 for your ultis. Abyss quarter centuries. This is the card to grab when it goes to like $1. Small Worlds, people are going to want their sets, but I don't know. There's 34 listings. I really don't know where this card could kind of go. I would definitely wait on it and keep looking at it. Slime at 7. This is going to go down, but the midnight sales for this were really high. These were like up to 12 to 15. CR Judgments at 2s are going to be like $1. Lightning Storm Platinums are 7. Prosperity Supers are 9s. Summon Limit quarter century, I actually do want to set here at 12. People are buying this. They're like, I want my floodgates. Woohoo. 19 listings is very low. I feel like if you have this, kind of see if you want to get rid of it, it's not terrible to. I mean, I don't know. I feel like this is a card that's going to hold some value, but I don't see it holding like above 15. Prosperity Secrets are like 9, so I don't know why supers are higher. Ancient Fairy at 10. I mean, it's a Signer Dragon, so I feel like it could hold some value, but I don't think it's going to be a $10 card. Let's see. What else is 4 for that? Prismatic Collector Rare here at about 4. Savage is about 7 for your Platinum. Okay. Jackalope, that's going to go down, but people are going to want it to match with the Nessie. Mischief at 6. This card looks so cool, but it's not gonna hold $6. Ulti Strikers at 4. Dark Laws at 4. 8s for the Platinum Secret. Imperm's not that bad. I will say that I am worried about people not only getting the wrong rarity of cards that they ordered, because this is just a huge mess of a set. You know, to list, like, people are just gonna order CRs, get ultis, vice versa, this, that. But I also feel like people are gonna order stuff and think they got the wrong one when in fact they got the right one. I'm not looking forward to how many messages I'm probably gonna get. Platinum stings are like 3s. Oh, that's not bad. Dimension barrier at 5 for your platinum secret rares. That's not too awful. Ultras at 7. Nibs at ultis at 7. Very, very low for those, actually. Actually kind of way too low. I'd rather get the normal ulti at 20 for ding, by the way. In fact, let me show you guys this real quick. This looks a million times better. And these are like, well, people are panic selling them right here at 22, 25 here. I would get these ultis at 20s before they hit 30s while you can. I wouldn't bother with this garbage. Mud Giant Quarter Centuries at 7, 8. I feel like this will hold like $5. Change of Heart, ultis at 5s. Unicorn, Alternate ultis at 5s. Cinema Platinum Secrets at 4s. The set's definitely not that bad. I would probably pick up anything you want that is $2 or less. I'm not going to go over all of this, by the way. But yeah, this set is just secrets at about $7, $8. And I will be going over the set more over like live streams, stuff like that. So if I don't go through all of it, it's just because I don't want to be here for an hour and a half talking to myself. Ultis are 5s. Collectors are 3s for the Albaz. That's not bad for Albaz. I'm kind of going over what I think's a good card to pick up here. Quarter Centuries at 4s really aren't that bad for Ice Dragon Prisons. That's another card actually I want to talk about. I told people to get secrets at $1 and the OG Ultras at $1. For Ice Dragon's Prison, because I'm like, no, this card will come back and it'll be really good. And it was really good against Eldritch when it was meta relevant. And now, oh wow, that's low, 140. And now it's like, wow, they just reprinted as everything. I couldn't see that coming. Let's see here. What are OG Ultras at? 57. I mean, if you got them at $1, they're still $1. And, you know, Rise of the Duel's kind of extinct set. Then you have, what are your normal secret rares at? Yeah. Even, I think this secret looks better than the normal secret that you would get from that set still. But at the same time, it's still $1. I mean, maybe you didn't lose money, but it's not like it's going to go up. And that's, like, kind of sucks. Torgai Ulti at 5 is really not that bad. Droplet Platinums at 7 look very, very nice. Platinums are about 18, 17, 18. Okay. That's okay. Tour Guide, Prismatic Collectors at 5s are too low. Best Dragon at 3, Judgment at 2, Ferris Ulti at 3.5, 4, Celine, Quarter Centuries at 6. I think that could hold a couple bucks. Heat Soul, I feel like this could hold like 2 or 3. Afterglow, Platinum's not, you know, it's pretty bad. And then, yeah. Rarity collection going crazy. What I want to know in the comment section below is what you guys are looking forward to in this set. What are you guys trying to pick up? What cards do I go over next Market Watch? You guys could also include cards from here. I know I'll be going over this set a lot in the next 3 weeks. So, you know, this is just how the average day one is looking. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.